Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Property Management 101. In today's video, we'll be reviewing best practices for managing your model path. This video applies best to anyone that works in the multifamily side of the industry that has a dedicated model at their property. This video will help ensure that your model path and your model are in the best showing they can be for any prospective prospects throughout the day. The first thing I would address when managing your model and your model path is you want to make sure you're addressing it first thing in the morning. Even before your leasing office opens, you want to make sure that your maintenance team, your porter, your office staff have opened up the model, walked the model path, ensure that everything is picked up, and ensure that it's in good showing for any prospects that may be walking in for a tour. And number two is pet stations. You're going to want to make sure that your porter and maintenance team are picking up any pet stations that are around the model path that can be seen or even close by that may not be able to be seen, but maybe they could be smelled from the model path. So it'll be really important that they're picking up, making sure these are cleaned, changed out, and there's not any excess overflow from any pet stations. You also want to make sure that you're positioning your pet stations near your model path or on it. I know sometimes they can be an eyesore, so I've seen a lot of operators be a little hesitant in doing this, but my philosophy is this. If you restrict how many pet stations there are, you're going to have more likely a pet owner not pick up after their pet and leave it where the pet has gone to the bathroom at, as well as not finding a dedicated trash can to throw that waste in. And you really want to make sure that you're allowing your residents to have plenty of opportunity and plenty easy way to pick up after their pet, because if not, they're less likely to do so. And that's the last thing you want on your model path is something that can be seen like pet waste or something that can be smelled. So it's really important that you're positioning your pet stations around your model path or nearby to ensure it's more likely your residents pick up after their pets. If you're enjoying this video and learning something new, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And the last best practice I would recommend when setting up good processes to manage your model path and your models is a system to open and maintain your model and model path throughout the day. You really want to make sure you have a clear vision and process when it comes to the standard and it comes to what needs to be done every day to open, close, and maintain your model and your model path. You want to make sure that you have an opening checklist for your office staff, opening checklist for your maintenance staff, periodic checks throughout the day. You also want to make sure that you have a process to close your model, as well as you have a process or a routine for any vendors to maintain that model path. So that could involve maybe painting areas that are going to the model path, like hallways or amenity areas, as well as the model itself. You want to make sure you have cleaners on a regular basis maintaining those areas as well as landscapers. So these are all things to keep in mind as far as good tips and tricks to maintain your model path at all times. And a pro tip for you today is that one thing I've always recommend having for a model path and for good maintenance for a model path is have dedicated supplies stored somewhere where an employee has easy access to them, that they can easily address anything they notice when they're opening or closing the model, as well as maintaining it throughout the day. For example, what I used to do at every one of my properties that I was involved in, I would have what I refer to as a quick fix kit. This quick fix kit had numerous cleaning supplies that were always located underneath the kitchen sink in every model that we had. This was a great and easy way for our employees to maintain the model path, and if they saw something, they could easily address it before the office was open or before the next tour came. We would have things in there like multi-purpose spray, air fresheners, garbage bags, trash pickers, paper towels, and things like that. And if you don't have something like dedicated supplies for your model or model path, I would highly recommend having that and having easy access for employees to address it. If you've not already done so, please watch my disclosure video as well as my why I do this video. And again, if you found this video helpful today and learned something new, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Happy leasing!